Oh, we're back. Do we need to grab the ET lunchbox this time? Today on the channel, we'll take a look at 3 stores that we visited: an antique store, a card shop, and a toy shop, all with very cool items. And we even got some pieces to bring home that I want to share with you today on Oh, I Had That. Hey everybody, we're in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We're going to check out a few of the antique spots in town. Let's head on into one right now. How you doing? They have this specific room full of 80s, 70s, 80s nostalgic books, games, lunchboxes, toys. I love this shop. I love visiting them. I always find some pretty sweet stuff to bring home with me. I know. I showed it to Daddy when I was here last time. Oh, the ET thing is still down from when I was here last time. Other item I picked up at the shop, I saw these pretty awesome game pieces from 1985 Superstars, like WWF Superstars board game. They didn't have the complete game, but they have these random game pieces, and it's like a bio card and then your actual game piece where you're like that specific wrestler. This is Junkyard Dog. You have the game piece and that bio card. All of these were like $3 each, and um, I think they're going for anywhere, depending on the wrestler, for like $6 to $20. I think I saw a Hulk Hogan combo that was around 20. This particular set has Paul Orndorff and a Nikolai Volkov game piece, so that's pretty cool. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, of course, we got him, his game piece and his bio card. I just thought these were really cool, even if for like resale or trade with someone who might need specific pieces for their game to be complete. Of course, Hillbilly Jim, one of the greats, used to have that LJN as a kid. So I thought those were really cool to pick up. I mean, Superstars of Wrestling game pieces for that game. And then we moved on. We went on our journey to another store right down the street from Shops on Main and McGrew. This is Shelbyville, Tennessee, by the way, and there is a really cool collectible card store. They have a lot of high-end sports memorabilia, Sports Illustrated's comic books, and then a little section of non-sporting cards as well. And I was able to go through a box there of Garbage Pail Kids cards, and I picked out 10 really cool ones. I'm starting to slowly build like a retro collection of these again. All of mine are lost to time at this point, but we found Duncan Pumpkin, really cool kind of Halloween theme there. He stuck out to me. I had to grab him. Of course, very famous Alligator, really cool card. I mean, I think he's even in the Garbage Pail Kid movie, if I'm not mistaken. And we have Clark Kent, another pretty iconic character. I loved this one, just the imagery on it. Eerie Eric, kind of like a rabid werewolf monster kid. Another cool card. And then, of course, I had to get TV Stevie, the retro electronics all around him. Love that one. And then we have Messy Tessie, another gross out one. I also grabbed the double to that Duncan one earlier, Jack O'Lantern. So the A and B of that. I thought he was really cool. I wanted to get both of those. I think I have the B to this one, so I grabbed him, Hothead Harvey, which is like a Transformer themed Garbage Pail Kid. And I had to grab another one. I have the A and B of this already. My namesake, Slosh Josh. Had to get a Slosh Josh there. And grab this one as well. Thought this was pretty clever. Phony Lisa. Yeah, I love Garbage Pail Kids. I'll probably have to go back there. He had a good collection of loose cards. I think they're like $1 a piece. But I mean, if you get 10 of them, it's like grabbing. This day and age, each of those packs are like 10 plus for a wax pack. So really cool. Glad to add some more of those to the collection. All right, so Music City Toys, located in Watertown, Tennessee. He has an awesome variety of wrestling toys and memorabilia. I think that's kind of the niche that he started with, wrestling, and there's a whole other half of the store that is everything non-wrestling. So Thundercats, Sectars, we saw Black Star. Um, what else did we see there while we were there? I thumbed through a number of different Power Rangers, Ghostbusters, Master of the Universe, just a lot of different nostalgic IPs and collectibles in Music City Toys.
Sectars would be so popular.
Yeah.
We sold those most of those pretty quick.
All those random, obscure, like kind of 80s.
Yeah.
And I picked up a piece that I have been wanting to grab for quite a while. I'll show them to you here. Let me just prepare you. That's right. The Sectar Bug for Spyrax to ride on. Look at that. Whoa, let's get him to stay in the saddle here. There we go. That's how it happens. He's missing the wings, which are pretty hard to come by. They look like those wings back in the day would not hold up through. They're probably lost to time on a lot of these pieces, but a very clean battery compartment. So I'm going to have to try the electronics on this, see if this lights up or whatever effects it has there. But just a cool piece to add to the collection. I love that they were hand puppets that you can just take your figures around the living room while they do battle. But this will look great in the Sectar collection that's growing. I have a mixed like vintage and then a couple of figures from the recent nacelle releases from Sectars. So it's a great piece. I'm glad to add that to the collection.
Lars, did you see the Power Rangers?
No. What's that one? Ooh. It's sad. That's what it said. Never seen these ones.
That guy's cool. Bumblebee? Yeah, it's a look at Stinger shooting Bumblebee, Food Goblin, Archie Pig.
The Hasbros are what really hit me as a kid, and I had a ton of those. So I'm currently trying to complete Series 1 of the Hasbros. I only need Andre the Giant and Rick Rude, and I think Series 1 is done. Um, and then I have miscellaneous other ones outside of Series 1 that I've picked up over the years. And the new modern, like retro Hasbro throwbacks, I have a number of those. Like I had to get the recent Miss Elizabeth and what is it, Sherry, and Brother Love. We have those in another video. I'll tag that below in the description if you want to check out the Brother Love uh, Royal Rumble ring that he comes with. So cool. But in order to get closer to Series 1, the only reason I only need Rick Rude and Andre now is because I found Akeem at Music City Toys. Music City Toys, we found the Akeem. Let's rip him open and take a look. This is one that I've distinct memories as a kid playing with this, so I'm so happy to have him back in the collection. But Akeem here, just looking great. Great paint on this one. The hat always has wear usually. This one looks really good. The beard, everything's holding up well on this guy, so I'll definitely be putting him right here in the WWF ring. Akeem back in the collection. And then I grabbed. I only have a few, so I want to keep adding to this because I love these as a kid. WWF magazine. This is the WrestleMania 5 result issue. So we got a lot of the superstars featured on the cover. We got Hulk, Macho Man, Elizabeth, Jake the Snake, Andre, Brutus, Hacksaw, Bushwhackers, and many, many more. I thumbed through this already, and it is a fun issue. June 1989. I will open this up and show you a few pages as well, because if you are collecting or want to start collecting WrestleMania magazines, this would be a fun one to get. Let's pop it open here. Take a look. You have time, right? Want to hang out for a little bit? Right away, look at the front cover. Try new Bubblicious Paradise Punch. Look at that ad, man. Bubblicious. Love that neon pink logo. But I love these old magazines a lot. A lot of the reason I love them is for the adverts inside, not just the content and the subject matter, like in these cases, wrestling with the WWA magazine, but any of the old magazines I collect, a lot of it is about, I love the old advertising, just taking me back. Look at this full page ad. They really didn't put anything into this except for font. And Hulk Hogan is Rip in a major motion picture. No holds barred. No ring, no referee, no rules, no holds barred when Rip and Zeus face off in their ultimate confrontation. Like, they wanted to give nothing away, correct? And then you thumb further into this issue, and I believe I saw it last night. There's a whole freaking article about No Holds Barred, complete with pictures and whatnot. So why is the ad so boring? I don't know what the thought was there, but if I get to it again, I'll show you the No Holds Barred article. But this ad, this beats them all. Wrestling, WWF Superstars Wrestling Ice Cream. You know you got this off the ice cream truck as a kid, but look at that ad. That is a thing of beauty. I almost want another copy of this issue so I could take that ad out and frame it for the wall, because that is beautiful. But yeah, here it is, a whole article about No Holds Barred. So it's not like they didn't want to keep it a secret or not give anything away, but that ad was just the most boring thing. But yeah, the WrestleMania 5 report, full color images of WrestleMania 5. And then there's a lot of bios in here, different articles about specific wrestlers. I guess you call that like a profile. I saw some other cool things that stood out when I was looking through this. I think there was a Nintendo ad as well that I wanted to show you. Oh, here it is on the back. Get the power to move with the Acclaim remote. Wireless Acclaim remote control. Those old Nintendo ads are just so flipping cool, man. But yeah, WWF magazine. I had to grab one while I was there at Music City Toys. And another thing that was great about these magazines is the merchandise catalog. Like, I have one of these merchandise catalogs that I picked up on its own that probably came out of one of these magazines, but you can just grab these magazines and you have a whole catalog full of just awesome vintage t-shirts and items, foam fingers, cups, magnets, board games, bumper stickers, you name it. I love the pages with all the t-shirts when they had the wrestlers model their own shirts. Look at that. Just so cool. Makes you want to bring all of these designs should still exist today. They're so cool. And then, of course, you need the posters. How about the workout Miss Elizabeth? Come on now. Did anyone have that on their wall? I wonder if we could track that down, if any of those still exist. But yeah, very cool. June 1989 WWF magazine. Definitely a cool issue. I'll add it to the few that I have currently. But yeah, I was talking to owner of Music City Toys, the proprietor, and very knowledgeable fellow. Love the store. I'll definitely be back. He had such a great collection of LJNs too, with their, if they had loose accessories as well as their posters. Definitely want to. Felt that itch when I was in the store to start picking up more LJNs because I only have like 5, and I was like, I don't know if I want to collect these. But looking at them, looking at more pristine ones that barely have any paint wear, have the poster with them, I can see how people really get into those again. So that's what I picked up at Music City Toys, man. Sectars, wrestling, gotta love it. I'll be back. I'll definitely check them out again soon because they have a wide variety of items that I would love to keep adding to the collection. So thanks again for coming over to the channel. If you are new again, click subscribe, click that notification bell. But until next time, stay soaked in nostalgia.
Oh, I had that back in the 80s and 90s when everything was better. Oh, I had that. That's what you say when you're watching. Oh,